Welcome everyone to our podcast on the post Indo-Pak partition and the over 70-year-old animosity that is transferred to the youth of both countries. I apologize, this topic is a bit taboo, controversial, and sensitive, but we have to talk about it. We have to discuss it. So, in this podcast, we will delve into the history of the partition, the root causes of the ongoing animosity, hatred, and explore potential solutions for moving towards a more peaceful and cooperative relationship between India and Pakistan. The partition of India and Pakistan in 1947 was a significant event that left lasting scars on both countries. Millions of people were displaced and hundreds of thousands lost their lives in the violence that ensued. The partition was based on religious lines, with India becoming a predominantly Hindu country and Pakistan becoming a predominantly Muslim country. The creation of Pakistan was intended to provide a homeland for Indian Muslims, but it also led to the mass migration of Hindus and Sikhs from Pakistan to India, and Muslims from India to Pakistan. The legacy of the partition has been long-lasting, and the animosity between India and Pakistan has continued to this day. Both countries have engaged in numerous conflicts, including wars, border skirmishes, and terrorist attacks. The youth in both countries are often taught a version of history that reinforces this animosity and portrays the other side as the enemy. So, what are the root causes of this ongoing conflict? One key issue is the dispute over the region of Kashmir, which both India and Pakistan claim as their own. The dispute has led to numerous conflicts and continues to be a source of tension between the two countries. Another issue is the support for cross-border terrorism, with both countries accusing the other of supporting terrorist groups that operate in their respective territories. So what can be done to move towards a more peaceful relationship between India and Pakistan? One potential solution is to focus on economic cooperation and trade. Both countries have large and growing economies, and there is much potential for mutual benefit through increased trade and investment. Another solution is to increase people-to-people contacts through cultural exchange programs, educational exchanges, and tourism. Ultimately, the path towards a more peaceful relationship between India and Pakistan will require a willingness to engage in dialogue and compromise. It will also require a recognition of the shared history and cultural heritage of both countries, and a willingness to move beyond the legacy of the partition and the animosity that it has created. We hope that this podcast has provided some insights into the complexities of the Indo-Pak relationship and the potential paths towards a more peaceful future. Thank you for listening, everyone. Please leave some comments and feedback. If you agree, if you disagree, some healthy criticism, some constructive comments would definitely help. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you all soon.